Hey guys, it's Colson. I want to talk about something. I know I'm not diagnosed or anything, but I still do experience sensory issues and I really don't understand social stuff. And I really do have intense interests like better time, my performance, as you saw from one of my posts. I also do struggle with reading and spelling, and I think I'm neurodivergent in some way because I obviously process things differently. And I get overwhelmed and overstimulated, and I've had meltdowns before, and shutdowns and sensory overload. And I do experience echolalia, which is like repeating sounds over and over again, or like if I see something and I like think of a song, I do that a lot also. My brain runs way faster than it should, which is fun. I'm not diagnosed, but I think I have autism or ADHD or one of the two. Maybe a little dyslexia. But it doesn't make me different. I just feel more. And that's all. Bye. Hey, it's Colson. And reasons why I think I might have autism or ADHD or dyslexia. Well, I can't focus or I hyperfocus. I have executive dysfunction, which means I can't start tasks, or I start them but I don't finish them, or I either want to do everything or nothing at once. I'm organized and unorganized all at once. I love structure, I love routine, but I don't mind when plans change. But I also can't sit still at all. I have intense interests and I don't really understand social cues, and I'm not your typical person. And reading has always been hard for me, and I've seen words flip around, and I can't spell that much either. And I've also struggled with math, and maybe I have dyscalculia too, or dyscalculia. I think that's how you say it. But I'm still me, still quirky, even though not all neurodivergence looks the same. So you may not think that the way that I'm acting right now means that I do, but who knows? Maybe one day I'll get diagnosed, but for now, I'm still me, still Colson. Bye. Hey, it's Colson. Some things I want to explain: the difference between overstimulation, understimulation, sensory overload, a shutdown, and a meltdown. Understimulation is when you feel bored and when you feel like nothing is going and nothing is happening around you. You just feel like there's not enough of anything. Overstimulated is when your brain can't take anything that is around you. Lights feel too bright. The sounds feel too loud. Sensory overload is a result of overstimulation, and it can lead to a meltdown or a shutdown. Meltdown is when an outward expression of sensory overload, which usually results in crying, screaming, or breaking down. A shutdown is an inward expression, which can lead to people being nonverbal or non-responsive. For all these situations, it's important that you know that if someone you know experiences it, you need to be there and not judge them for it. Bye. Reasons that made me think I'm neurodivergent: that I physically have to wear headphones when I go places because I can't deal with the sound. That if I have to do a group project or if I have to do any social interaction, I try to rehearse the conversation before it happens so I know what goes on. And if I have to go to a social event, I ask who's going to be there so I know who to hang out with. Also, I have to stim, I have to fidget, And if I don't, it feels like my body can't express itself. And also, if I'm not wearing a hoodie or sweatpants, sometimes my body feels uncomfortable, even in the best things. Sometimes I have sensory overload so bad that I can't get out of bed. And I end up crying. Also, that I don't really hold my friendships really well, and I don't have a lot of friends because I can't deal with all of that. Another thing is, I struggle a lot with reading and math and the things that I don't want to do. And my attention span is either really good or really bad. And also, I feel like everyone's judging me all the time. And that if someone says I don't want to hang out with me, it's not because they're busy, it's because they hate me. And my thoughts never end, they loop. And if I can't do something, then it's not because I can't learn it, it's because I'm not good enough. And my anxiety is heightened, which is sad. And another thing, since I can only have things a certain way because my sensory issues won't allow me, there's certain things that I miss out on. And I wish that wasn't the case. What is stimming? Stimming is a self-regulating habit that people with autism or ADHD do. Common ones are hand flapping, rocking, or tapping, but everybody has their own stims. For me, I do like to tap my arm or interlace my hands or love to scratch my neck sometimes, but I don't do that often. Also like to fidget with my poppet ball or my stress ball. I also like to interlace my hands in a weird way, but also if I don't stim, sometimes it feels like my body can't react in a good way. So if you see someone doing any motion that doesn't seem to be normal, don't stop them, because stimming is normal. It's how neurodivergent people can process and regulate their emotions. It also can help them focus. So if you stop that process, then later it'll affect them down the line.